Welcome, Gemini. This is your July forecast. In July, we have two major astrological events. Planet Venus will be retrograde in sign of Leo, and lunar or karmic nodes will be changing sign from Taurus Scorpio axis to Aries Libra axis. And these lunar karmic nodes will move from a 12 and 6 axis to 11 and 5th axis. And this shift will bring a new focus on your friends, your social networking, your community. It's time when you will be maybe join some groups, some social groups, some like-minded people. In astrology, North Node represents our future path. And when North Node will be in your 11th house, it will be good time for your personal development in some social groups. It's time when you can have new dreams, new goals, and new aspirations. It's time when you have more opportunities to get involved in social networking. You will have desire to connect with like-minded people. Also, this North Node can bring you some new friendship and some new inspiration. And your South Node, it's going to be in your 5th house, moving to your 5th house. On July 3rd, we're going to have a full moon in Capricorn at 11 degrees. And this full moon will fall in your 8th house. Full moon, it's always end of something. Full moon always bring result of something, conclusion. And 8th house is represent our share resources. It can be finances of our partner. It can be investment, mortgages, credits, heritage. And also 8th house represent transformation and intimacy. And this full moon, it's really good time to rid of your debts, to sort out some of your financial issue. It's time maybe when you will be pay off your debts. Maybe it's time when you receive some heritage. It's this full moon, it can bring you focus on your financial resources. You may receive some credit, you may receive some investment. It's time when you may repay your mortgages, you may repay your credits. And because it's house of transformation, it's also good time for it can be very transformational time for you as well. Planet Mars on the 10th of July is moving from Cancer. It's moving from Leo to Virgo, and Mars moving to your 4th house, Gemini. And the 4th house is 4th house in astrology associated with our place we living, our family, our roots, our emotional foundation, security. Also represent our parents, especially mother. And planet Mars is planet of our desire, is where we put our energy. And when Mars enter your 4th house, it's a good time to spend your energy to improving and redecorating your house. Also, you may feel more energized and motivated to take action in your personal life. And you may enjoy spending more time with your family. Also, this transit can bring you desire for changes in your living situation. You may thinking about moving to new home. But also, planet Mars, a planet of aggression. And you need to be careful. This planet Mars can bring you some conflicts in your home. Planet Mercury, your ruler, on 11th of July, changing sign and moving from Cancer to Leo in your 3rd house, Gemini. And planet Mercury in your third house can focus on your siblings. And when Mercury moves to your third house, this can bring you a shift in your communication, in processing information. Also, this transit can increase your mental activity. Your communication skills will improve. You will be more articulate. You will be more clearly and efficiently expressing yourself. It's time when you can have more communication with your siblings, with your brothers, with your sisters, with your neighbors. Also, Mercury in third house can bring you some news about your siblings, about your brothers, your sisters. It's time when you will be more socializing, and you may thinking about learning some new skills. You may start new courses, and maybe you will start to learn new language or some other courses. And planet Mercury will stay here just a little bit over 2 weeks, and 28th of July, planet Mercury will be moving to Virgo. And for you, Gemini, planet Mercury will move into your 4th house. And when Mercury moves into your 4th house, this is time when you will be receiving some news regarding your family members, regarding your property, your place you're living. And it's time you maybe will be thinking about moving to a new place, or maybe thinking to sell or buy house. But just don't forget that from 23rd of July, planet Venus is going to be retrograde. It's not good time to start some new project. It's not good time to buy new properties or moving to a new place. And 17th of July, we're going to have new moon in Cancer, 24 degree of Cancer. And this new moon will happen in your 2nd house. And new moon in 2nd house can bring you new beginning and fresh start in your finances, because 2nd house is represent our income, how we earn money, how we spend money. It's our values, our self-worth. Also, this new moon can change your self-confidence. You may become more self-confident, and you also this new moon, it's time when you will be maybe started new job, or maybe some started new project, and you're going to have some new income. And because 2nd house is associated with our self-esteem, it's time when you will be maybe reassessing your values, your beliefs. This new moon in 2nd house, it brings focus to at your relationship with money, with your possession, with your self-esteem. Planet Venus on 23rd of July will be retrograde. And planet Venus will stay retrograde until 4th of September. And this planet Venus is going to be retrograde in your 3rd house, information. Planet Venus usually retrograde every 18 months. And during this time, Venus can ask us to reevaluate or reassess our relationship, our values, our finances. And because the planet Venus is going to be retrograde in your 3rd house, 3rd house represents our siblings, communication, learning, information, transport, short journey traveling. This could be time for you to reflect on your communication style. It's time when you will be maybe, it's time when somebody from your past can come back. And because it's happening in your 3rd house, house of your relatives, it's time maybe when you will be reconnected. Some your siblings, maybe you will not, maybe you didn't communicate for a long time. Now it's time when you will be reconnected with some of your brothers and sisters. Also, it's a time when you will be reevaluating your relationship with your brothers and sisters. When Venus transiting your 3rd house, this can bring you improvement and reconnection with your siblings, some old friends, and build a stronger relationship with them. It's like planet Venus give you second chance. And also planet Venus, a planet of money. It maybe will be good time to reflect it on your financial situation and finding a way how to improve it. Reevaluate your communication style and find a way how to communicate more clear. Just remember that Venus retrograde, it's a time for reflection and reevaluation. Take your time to slow down and reflect on this area of your life. Also, on 23rd of July, Sun changing sign and moving from Cancer to Leo, and Sun moving to your 3rd house. This month, July, emphasis your 3rd house. You have a Mercury in your 3rd house, you have a Venus retrograde in your 3rd house, and also the Sun moving to your 3rd house on 23rd of July. When Sun moving to the 3rd house, it's a time when your relationship with your siblings will be very important, and because it's Venus retrograde the same time and the same day, when Sun enter Leo, is really emphasize how important communication with your siblings, with your neighbors, with your community. And this transit can improve your relationship with your siblings. It's time when your social life will be very active. You will have a lot of communication, and also 3rd house is a house of traveling, short journey traveling, transport. It's time when you will be thinking maybe to buy a new car, to buy some new gadget. Just to be careful, because when we have a Venus retrograde, it's not good time to buy something, because if you buy something on a Venus retrograde, you may change your mind, and later you maybe don't like this car, or maybe you don't like this gadget. It's better to wait when Venus become direct. It's better to wait until 4th of September when Sun enter your 3rd house. Your communication skills will improve, and you will be more clear to express yourself. You will have a lot of ideas, you will have a lot of energies. Also, you can have a lot of information, a lot of communication, a lot of socializing. Remember, everyone's experience of astrological transit is unique. It's important to be intuitive during this time. Trust the universe is guiding you towards your highest good. Remember to trust your instincts, your intuition, and follow your heart. Dear Gemini, I wish you have a wonderful July. Please let me know in comments how July affecting you. And thank you everyone who subscribed to my channel. And bye for now.